show me those biddies.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening.
Wolverine guy kill. Bullets, 2 blunts.
Right up Main Street.
We win this shit.
Oh my god, penetration.
Wolverine guy kill. Welcome to the Wolverine Nation.
Try that. Is that there? Can you hear me? I cannot see my audio meter. Yes, okay, great. Good morning, everybody. All right, we got Magnetron, we got Premise Light. Thank you so much for the biddies. I did hear that while I was frantically running around trying to get everything going. We got High Beam, we got Feifei, we've got Magnetron, we've got Premise. I think that's what we got. All right, fabulous. And anyone that may be lurking, hello. If you have not been here before, I'm Wolverine Guy Kev. I'm a 46-year-old opera singer, professional opera singer. Yeah, it was. I never put it away. I set it in a spot where I would definitely see it and not forget where it was. So that, of course, I forgot where it was. Tell Jennifer I will when I see her. She is at her mom's house. She had to fix the car. So yeah, when I have 6 people that are in this house in some way, shape, or form. Between myself, my wife, and my 4 kids, the 2 older ones, they haven't been here in a while, but I still have a lot of fucking clothes. And even just with the littles and me and my wife, it's a lot of fucking clothes. And so when I'm doing laundry, the first thing I do is I bring it up all in the living room to sort it. I haven't even bothered doing that lately because I've been kind of swamped with the opera and barbershop and whatnot, and that's finally kind of winding down. But I set this shirt specifically on a couch, logo fucking up. So it's not like it was like blending into anything. It was like my love seat has said thick fillet for a week and a half, and I just haven't noticed. Hubby does that often. Yeah. Mama Jen might join us in here in a little bit. Like I said, she's at her parents' house. They don't have the best internet all the time because they're out in if this circle is nowhere, they're right here in the middle. It accidentally add things to my background. I know, right? So last night was opening night, which is because of the way things were. It was technically our second performance. We did a student matinee on Friday that was still technically a final dress, but we treated it and got paid for it as though it was a performance. So last night was opening night. And I gotta tell you, opening night at Detroit Opera House, across the street from Comerica Park, where the Tigers absolutely pounded the Astros 8-2. Traffic was not fun for me yesterday, at all. I spent the morning watching Ender's Game. If you guys have ever seen that, it's a better book than a movie, but every once in a while you're like, I need to see some shitty sci-fi. It's not a good movie. There's some cool parts, but overall it's just it was not a good adaptation. I think it could have been done a lot better. They left out, if you've ever read Ender's Game, there's a lot of political stuff going on, like in the main story and in the side stories, and so you don't really get from A to B in the book very easily. And the movie tried to make that happen, going from A to B, and it just lost a lot of it. So I was like, nope, I'm walking over here I ain't taking a nap in Detroit. Nah. So we are live here on Twitch and we are live on YouTube. I'm just kind of making that a thing, seeing how that works out. So if you're watching on YouTube, hello. We're going to start. I'm almost finished with my pre-workout. We're going to start stretching, and then we're going to move right into warming up. It is chest and tricep day. So today we're doing, as we're working our chest, we're working on more of an incline focus. So we're building the top of the boobies. We're going to let those boobies fill out. And of course, as Hybeam pointed out, I do have my thick fillet shirt. She put the merch link in chat if you're wanting to get one of these, because thick fillet to me is fucking hilarious. Boobies! Boobies! These are a few of my favorite things. This is all we do in the opera. Just sing about boobs. We actually did that yesterday. I'm trying to figure out what it was. Somebody said boobs in the dressing room, and it was like a bad song came on to the dance floor. Everyone just shut up. And then you hear a bunch of guys from everyone going, boobs? The fuck? Group, I can focus on more than one thing. Jesus Christ, Faye. Me too. And happy Mother's Day to, well, to anyone that's in chat that is a mom. To those of you that celebrate. Mother's Day is always a little bit tough for me, so I don't think about it a lot. But that is neither here nor there. I am going to fix something that's bugging me. I'm just going off camera for 1 second. I can't see my audio mixer, and it's driving me insane. I have the way OBS is set up, I have multiple docks that sometimes overlap each other, and so I have the audio mixer on top of where I go to stream to YouTube. I only need that button to press start stream, so there's just no need for it to be there. So today I haven't really got anything going on. I'm streaming, I'm showering, I'm heading out to the in-laws. You make sure your tops are on top. What? Oh my God. So I'm scrolling TikTok yesterday. Don't be a bottom. Nothing wrong with that. So I'm scrolling through TikTok yesterday, and there's a woman that reviews smutty romance books, and every once in a while she comes across one that's one of those crazy, like, woman romancing things she probably shouldn't be romancing. And this one was called Triceratops and Bottoms. And the plot of this book, because I had to hear it, so now you do too. B and I are getting brunch, and I think sleeping the rest of the day. I don't blame you. The plot of this book was this woman is very wealthy and bored. And by bored, I mean horny. And she finds a group of scientists that are funding a time travel experiment. And so she is envisioning herself going back in time to various periods in history and just having sex in very crazy situations, like in the middle of a World War I combat zone. So, of course, she goes back to the Jurassic era. And this is unfortunately an entire genre of romance where you've got a woman and a dinosaur. I don't even understand how this is more than like maybe one author, much less an entire genre. But here we go. Usually in this genre, the dinosaurs have human traits, like, I don't know, fucking speech or something. No, they're just dinosaurs going about their dinosaur business. And Velociraptor Von Slutty Woman decides that she is going to just have random sex with a dinosaur that cannot consent. It is a bizarre book from what this woman is saying. And the people that are running the experiment can watch everything. Well, they are watching everything she's doing. So she comes back and her crazy ass is like, I need to go back again. They're like, okay, but first of all, the fact that they said okay is a bit weird. Like, you really aren't supposed to be having sex with the dinosaurs. So she goes back. Right, Faye? She keeps going back over and over and over until they finally ban her from going. And you would think, okay, here's the part where she maybe learned a lesson, or this is the end of the book. Nah. She finds a billionaire man who was like, hey, I heard about what you did, and I want to do it with you. What? So billionaire, like, basically replicates the time travel experience. And then they both go back and continue. What the hell? Why couldn't that be a movie adaptation? The entire country of Japan is like, heavy breathing. Oh. And it's still a better love story than Twilight. Right? You know, I can't make fun of it too much. I mean, I absolutely raved about Velocipaster. So, which, by the way, is a cinematic masterpiece. So we gotta hold on to what we got. Doesn't make a difference if we make it or not. But we'll give it a shot. Yes, I still sing the guitar part. Oh, living on a prayer. Oh my God, not that. Yes, that again. Look, if you haven't seen Velocipaster, you are missing out on insert VFX here. That was literally my favorite part of the movie. There's a fight scene at the end that is supposed to be a bunch of ninjas versus the passer who has turned into a velociraptor, which is just him in one of those blow-up dinosaur suits. The bottom, it just says, insert VFX here. What was the woman's profession again? She was a hooker, lawyer, doctor. Like, she worked all three jobs. That's what you get in this economy. Tentacles. That was my favorite Greek god. Oh. Yes, I am stretching out my legs because my legs need to be stretched out. Let me get my chat over here. Hey, Arrow Thorn, I see you over there on YouTube, or sorry, Flame Gremlin. How you doing? Tingly Pits, Jesus Christ. It's the Shan, what's up? How you doing? Sorry, I haven't had my chat near enough to me to really see the last couple of minutes. That's why I'm fixing that right now. Nope, that's not what I wanted to do. Manage videos, is that where I want to go? No. Live, no. Where are you at? No. Fucking YouTube, why do you make this difficult? Oh, there. Got it. Okay. Flame Gremlin, how are you doing over there? I appreciate you coming to join me on the tube of you. I told my Echo Dot to play the noise of Brown yesterday, and she actually understood what I meant. So that's what I'm saying from now on. Seriously, it just started up and I was like, that fucking worked. Hi Beam says hi to all of our YouTube peeps. Oh. I am eventually going to get YouTube set up to be more interactive with alerts and whatnot. I'm not entirely sure how to translate channel points over there. Ah. Oh, fuck me. But if you're watching over on YouTube, feel free to give me a like and subscribe if you haven't already. Vegan Dragon Fairy, now I am here. Shh, not really, but I here have a comment. Thank you so much. Gee, I wonder who Vegan Dragon Fairy is. I appreciate it, guys. Guys, I do not need pity viewers over there. It's just another way for people to find me if they happen to be more of a YouTube person. I do appreciate it though. I've only streamed there a couple of times, and I have to delete my live streams and re-upload the re-upload the. You do what you want. You know, I have to re-upload the VOD from Twitch because music. It's either that or I go back to Stream Beats, and I really would rather not do that. All right. Now I come back for ads. See? Womp womp. I'm gonna turn up the music a little bit. There. So it turns out, like, I don't know, last year when I started streaming workouts a little bit, not obviously not nearly as hardcore as I do now, but I did start last year. I set up a whole mic profile just for this mic, and I completely forgot about it. So that is that's fixed now. I'm using that mic profile because I was just going through and oh wait. We go. We're doing incline today. I was just going through and manually changing the settings because I'm dumb. And I was thinking to myself the other day, I'm like, you know, I really should let's move this a little bit closer. There we go. Really should set up like a mic profile for my workouts. Lo and behold, I'm looking through there.
New follow.
Hey, Yona Real or Yona Real, not sure which, depending on your spoken language there. Hello, welcome in. Thank you so much for the follow. Looking forward to seeing more of you in chat. How are you doing today? Yeah, I was like, I'm sitting there looking through the settings. I was like, huh, why do I have something called workout here? Why? Because I'm a dumbass. That's why. So, all right, we're going to be doing good. Thanks. How are you? I'm doing all right. You know, Sunday morning, had a day off yesterday. Well, from the gym anyway. And starting the cycle over and just like, holy crap, I'm stiff. But we're about to get into it here. So I'm going to start out. No surprises here. We're starting off with some incline dumbbell presses. We are using the adjustable dumbbells. High beam with the slow clap. Thank you so much. Oh. Hope I pulled this out far enough. Pulled out. 4 kids, like I've ever done that. Okay. My warm-up sets are always right around 12 reps. Honestly, I need lots of heavier dumbbells. I just don't have the cash to spare for it right now. But you want your warm-up sets to be between like the 12 to 15 rep range, and when I say 12 to 15 reps, that should be all you can do. I can probably get about 17 reps out of these, but it's also the heaviest dumbbells I have. So I'm sacrificing the weight for more range of motion. I gotta log my protein shake. I'm at somewhere around 100 straight days of logging my calories. Let me know if my stream gets choppy at all. Also, my PC is dying a slow, painful death. What am I doing? I'm logging. Logging. There we go. All right. I'm currently at 883 net calories. 84 grams of protein this morning so far. And a metric shit ton of carbs. Damn. I am 1,700 calories under my goal, which is 3,500 under for the week. Up to today this week. Ken's putting on a show for all of them. Yes, I am. Hex, how you doing, buddy? Good to see you, brother. For all the motherfuckers. Gut's getting a little smaller, so... Okay, yeah, that's kind of the consensus. It's fucking Sunday, man. I woke up at 7 o'clock and my house is empty. Like, no one woke me up, except for my bladder. I just woke up at 7. I'm like, come on. Come on. However, my morning was very relaxing. Ugh. 8, 9, 10, 11. You getting a music echo? Oh, you know what? I know why. It's because on this mic, when I have this profile set up, the noise gate is lower, so it's allowing more background noise in. So you're hearing the music here live and also as it comes to you over the stream directly. So you're getting that plus the stream latency. So, you know what? I want the music louder, so I'm going to fix this. Give me 1 second. All right. You still hear me? All right, good. Now, still a little bit. Okay, how's that? I can only put my music so loud, so that's both interesting and disappointing. I might just start going back to my AirPods. I'm thinking about getting a set of AirPod Max, honestly. Like the big headphones. Okay, this needs to go back just a little farther. I'm thinking about getting a lot of things. Before I spend any money on electronics for this stream, I need a new PC. All right, so I'm gonna do two warm-up sets here. At 135, so I just did 90, and I'm going to up at 45 pounds. Essentially, that's adding the bar. Can't tell at the moment because hubby is showing me reels. Damn it, Winterfire. We're doing important stream shit over here. All right, so this is just 135. I don't go super heavy. Hey, Leo Bowman, how you doing? It's going all right, man. Thank you for coming over on YouTube there. I'm streaming on YouTube and Twitch. YouTube is a bit newer for me, but welcome in. Thanks for joining. And just remember both sides, Twitch and YouTube. You can't see each other's chat. I'm sorry. I haven't quite worked that one in yet. All right, first warm-up set on the bar. Ugh. Oh, Music Man. Hey, what's happening? Sorry, all I can see is your username on YouTube. So sorry for doxing you to the entire world there. What's happening? Is Winterfire still showing you reels, High Beam? What's he showing you that's so damn funny? Probably everything. What did I see? Yes, shit, that was something that was hilarious. I sent it to Deadman, and we were both just cracking up. It'll come to me. All good, my name's public. Yeah, you did this to yourself. I'm not awake enough to process everything. Girl, in the morning, I grab a coffee and I make my breakfast. Sometimes when I'm lazy or having a particularly I need something sweet day, I'll just have yogurt and a protein bar. But today was not that day, and I wanted more calories, so I did my pancake bowl, and I actually have to measure with the pancake bowl, and I need the half cup measuring cup, but our measuring cups, it's not very clear, and it's just the way that it's written. It has nothing to do with like it's worn off on this one anyway. And I sat there and just stared at it because my eyes couldn't quite focus yet. I had the Friday and first half Saturday from heck. Oh shit. I'm sorry. How's your spine feeling today? Still getting a little bit of a... I'm watching my audio meter. I'm trying to make sure that I'm not getting like double music over. Honestly, it probably is every time I talk because the gate opens. So we're just gonna go with that. Still laying in bed, so I'm Not sure until I get vertical. Yeah, you do spend too much time horizontal. Oh, all right. Second warm up set. So every time I do this, I pinch my shoulder blades together, and then I pull my arms down to get my lats engaged, and that's what's going to stabilize my shoulders. So before I even shut up, high beam, I don't even have to look. I know that was you. Before I've even put my hands up, I've already got my muscles tensed. Six, 7, 10, 11, 12. All right. Wow, 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 wow. Whew. Oh, that's what that was. Okay. And you. All right. I got 8.5 hours of sleep last night. I don't even know how that happened because I did most of it without my CPAP. Well, not most of it. Last few hours of it. I woke up around 4:30 or 5. Once again because of my bladder. I have the bladder of a 2-year-old. And I just couldn't get back to sleep. It's hard for me to sleep when I have something on my face. That's what she said. All right. We're going to go 205 today. Ooh, woo. Hey, Clabbers. How are you? I'll look over and see what you said in a minute. Hell yeah, Hex. Honey bun, go back to sleep. I can't. Honey's bombarding me with reels. Yeah, it's over for her now. Hubby has the high ground. Clabbers, what's happening? Happy Sunday to you. All right, this is 205. We're going to count this as a working set. Hex, I'm excited to see whatever it is that you're going to share with me. Premise, how are you? I have to spend today getting out all of my equipment. Get this over here. It's too early for high beam oohs. Yeah, you're not wrong. On Discord DMs. All right, I'll check it out in a little bit. All right. I'm not ooh ready. She's currently still in the pre-ooh stage. All right. Four, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, it's gonna wait. Who really is ooh ready? Besides Clabbers. We know Clabbers is. Clabbers is like, Clabbers wakes up, ooh, ready. Ooh, feeling that. It occurred to me, my second chest day of the week, I go a lot harder than my first one. I think I might need to change that because I've had a rest day. So in theory, I'm more ready for this. All right. Hubby's probably been up since 3. I'm over here processing. It's only Sunday, not Monday. I thought it was. The panics, I thought I missed my chiro appointment. That's tomorrow, though. That's the worst when you wake up and think it's the wrong day. I never have any clue what day of the week it is. I have nothing this week, and I'm happy about that. So I bit the bullet, and hey, Premise Line, thank you so much for those biddies, but get some sleep. It's debatable if I wake up ready. Oh, because it took Friday off, so everything feels like, oh yeah, I get it. So I bit the bullet and I applied for a bartending job. Just the Olive Garden around the corner. So in order to apply to most restaurants nowadays, you get on their website and do the application process there. For bigger corporations, they have bigger, fancier applications that use AI to screen their candidates. So on one hand, filling out the application is a lot easier because they don't really ask you a whole lot. On the other, fuck's sake, I don't need Skynet determining whether or not I can deal with the people at the Olive Garden. All right, whatever. So I fill that out and I take their personality assessment. And they're like, great, you meet the minimum requirements to be a bartender at Olive Garden. I'm like, seriously? Okay. Those of you that know me, I've got 20 years of restaurant experience. So most of that was bartending or restaurant management. So I pick an interview time because they were instantly like, you can interview today if you want. I'm like, no, I'll go in a couple days because I am not ready for that. And so I go in, it was yesterday. My interview's at 1:15. It's supposed to be a 15-minute interview. I got there at about, either a little after 1:10, and that was because I overshot the driveway. So I get there about, 1:12. I walk in, right off the bat, there is a guest just ripping into the manager there. Like, oh, this is fun. It just reminds me of Applebee's. Going on and on and on and on. He finally excuses himself, looks at me and goes, hey, can I help you? I'm like, yeah, I have an interview. And he goes, I'll take care of you in a minute. Go sit down over there, please. Okay, great. I sat there until 1:35. I had gotten to the point where I was like, if they don't come to me in 5 minutes, I'm leaving. And they finally came and got me. And the supervisor that did the interview was cool. But she was like, okay, tell me about yourself. Gave her the spiel. So do you have any restaurant experience? Here's my resume. And she's like, oh, you want my job? And I was like, no. Are you sure you could do my job? No, I don't have the temperament for that anymore. And she's like, oh, I doubt you'd do any worse than me. I'm like, this is not instilling confidence in me that this is the place I want to work. And then she was like, we don't really hire bartenders off the street. And I was waiting for that one. And it was because I'm like, why is it an option? And she's like, so let's talk about serving. I'm like, let's not. Oh, well, we usually promote from within. I'm like, that's fine. I'm not interested in serving. Oh, wow, you've got a lot of experience. So now she's having a talk with her general manager to see if I am I am worthy to be a bartender at Olive Garden. I am not opposed to restaurants that want to promote people from within to bartender. But don't put that position as an open position you can apply for and try to get me in the door like that. No. Nobody wants to. I know, right? No, I don't want to get yelled at by your shitty customers that think Olive Garden is a fancy restaurant for $2.65 an hour. Lick my butthole. Or $3.15 or whatever the hell servers make now. Six, 7, 8, 9, 10. Ugh. Don't freaking put a starting option. Now, in this particular location's defense, with them being a corporate restaurant, they don't have control over the website. That being said, I'm sure the general manager can give some feedback. It's so stupid. Like that's exactly what it is too, is to get you in the door so that then they can sell you on a lower paying position. No, I don't plan on working there long enough for you to promote me from within. Ho. I just want 3 days a week bartending. Good enough to be a manager, but not good enough to be a bartender. Like, don't waste the applicant's time. Right, yeah. Like a minute ago, you were trying to talk me into taking your job. Well, and the other thing is if they refer you to be a manager, they get a financial kickback. I know how these corporates work. And the parent company of Olive Garden, of corporate Olive Garden specifically, from what I understand, is actually a really good company to work for. That being said, Ed's a really low fucking bar for restaurants. You're now craving Olive Garden? No, that's my bad. No, they definitely didn't act like my time was valuable. They started my interview 6 minutes after it was supposed to end. That's when they started. Anyway, I have an interview at the University of Michigan this week for, a real job. Typically in situations like that, other locations do hire from outside, and the system auto-adjusts the drop down of positions or locations depending on what is more important to you. Yes, the ability is there. The question is, how important does corporate really deem that? And even more importantly, how important does the location really deem that to go and look? There is a big disconnect between corporate and day-to-day ops. And this is speaking from decades of experience. And the corporate mindset might even be get them in the fucking door and sell them on what you have. I don't know that. I would gather that might be part of it. But I also would imagine that there's part of it that is just we don't want to spend the manpower on this particular position. Okay, I have got to have more music. And this is like a recurring theme here, but Christ. Metallica's on. I need to fucking hear it. Yeah, there we go. That's not bad. You probably hear it when I talk, but no one wants to hire coders to fine tune things. And it probably is fine tuned. But the thing is that what happens is the coder teaches one person, and then that person is either never has the desire or is given the opportunity to train other person to do that job, and then that person leaves. And now people are like, oh, we'll figure it out. It's just a website. Like not at my last job, but the job before that, when I was at ArtOps, I hired in several years after this company was founded. And yet somehow I was mysteriously the only person that took the time to figure out how to run our CRM software, which is the most important software that we had. And guess what? I left. They never bothered to have me train anybody. They just kept throwing other shit at me. So they had to learn again. Or go back to what they did before, which was horribly inefficient. No, absolutely, clabbers. All right, last set on these. Oh. Six, 7, 8, 9, 10. More. All right. Go ooh on the Cthulhu from Yoo-hoo. Yeah. I mean, if they end up hiring me, cool. As long as they're willing to work around my performance schedule. They already told me they were willing to work around kids' therapy. They're not open that late. I think they close at like 10, which is right about my bedtime. As long as they work around my my performance schedule, it'll actually work out pretty well. The issue just becomes that, let's be real, I'm a lazy bastard. Cthulhu. I'm getting the work around. Oh my. I mean, we can only hope. Let's get this fan going. Let's master puppets. I didn't even hear what song it was. Ugh. There. That's good. Fan gets too loud, I can't hear my fucking music. So then becomes an even bigger problem. You're lazy? I don't work at all. Yeah, but trust me, I am. I am lazy. And the thing is that I'm lazy and I'm efficient, which means that I do exactly what is expected of me in a lot shorter time than anyone else, and then I do nothing because I'm not motivated, which is great. I wouldn't stop going on about Olive Garden, and I remembered I have leftover pasta. Hooray, pasta! It's great for, like, you know, productivity and meeting the standard. It's horrible for supervisors that come by and see you basically spending 6 hours trying to stay awake because your work is done. They really don't like that. All right, standing alternating dumbbell flies, 25 pounds. 6, 7, 9, 11. Whew. Oh yeah, I feel that one. I guess we're going to Olive Garden later. I can't do Olive Garden. And it's not because I don't like Olive Garden. It's because everything they have there is so fucking high calorie and high carb. At least the things I like, of course. Like their stuffed chicken marsala is to die for. They don't have bruschetta anymore. As an appetizer, those fucks. And I'll eat the fuck out of some salad and bread there. It's also pretty high calorie. Shameless pastaholic. Yeah, no, trust me, I get it. High calorie, high carb, you're speaking. I know, right? Like literally, these are a few of my favorite things. It's like high calorie, high carb, boobies. There's the top three. Not in the correct order. I'm not a soup guy. It has to be the right soup. I like thicker. I like thicker soups like spoon. Like there was a tomato bisque that we had at Mongolian Grill that was awesome, but then they switched the recipe. I like beer cheese soup. But I don't like watery broth. That's my issue, and I hate anything seafood based. Like I said, thicker. I like soup, but it is enough for me, not enough calories, right? I'll throw down some stew. I will fucking throw down some soup. Chicken gnocchi, yeah. Well, the gnocchi, yeah, of course. So one of the arias that I sing is from Marriage of Figaro. It's called Aprite un quel gnocchi. And for a while, just from listening to it phonetically, Aprite un quel gnocchi, I thought it was about dumplings. And no, oki is eyes. It means open up your eyes. I don't remember the actual words. I've got to sing it. Aprite un quel gnocchi, uomini incauti ai sciocchi, guardate queste femmine, guardate cosa son, guardate cosa son, guardate cosa son. I'm going to be singing that in a week, so I got to get it back in my system. I'm thinking about using that for my audition piece, because I'm always using the catalog aria. The one where Don Giovanni's manservant goes on and on and on about all the women that is. It probably is. All right, set 2. Ah. 7, 9, 11, 12, 13. So in case you're wondering, I am lifting those high enough. I'm just bent over so the gravity is still pulling them when they get up to this high. If I was standing up, they're like up here. Whew. So that particular aria is at this point, Figaro overhears his wife talking about a scheme to fool the Count. Only, of course, Figaro's an idiot, and he thinks that she's cheating on him with the Count, and she's trying to fool Figaro, and Figaro's like, nah, I'm the smart one here. No, you're not, Figaro. Kev has been, yes. The other one is the Count's aria when he realizes everyone's trying to pull the wool over his eyes. He's like, nah, fuck y'all. Mozart was like very convoluted plots. Problem is that one goes up to a high F sharp. Baritone, it's up there. Ain't the highest note I have to sing, but it's up there. What is that? I mean, I can do it now, but who knows at the end of the aria, when I'm in that fucking audition room, if I'm going to be able to pull that off. That's a long-ass aria. It's a good 5 to 6 minutes of just being up there. A lot of that. You guys all bitch I don't sing enough. So there you go. With AC/DC in the background. All right. Ugh. $12, $13, $14. Yeah. Oh, fuck. Bad collabers. Whew. All right. So, start setting up my cables. Get some flies going. Banning out. Banning out. Banning out. Bound. Clabbers needs a personalized, like.
Show me those titties.
Hey, High Beam with 100 biddies. I owe you 10 push-ups. Just give me a minute because my chest needs to recover. The fuck am I doing? Thank you so much, High Beam. I appreciate you. High Beam needs, or Clabbers needs their own personalized emote. It's just Elmo with the world on fire behind. Because why not? Hey, I am never one to turn my nose up at your big old biddies. Gonna bounce for now. Got a shower, need some breakfast, get those games. Faye, thank you so much for stopping by. I always love seeing you. Give my love to Doof and the kids. And happy Mother's Day, sweetheart.
Titty sprinkles.
I've been showing me those titty sprinkles. Titty sprinkles. I know what that was from. That was that one guy that does an incredible Morgan Freeman impression, and he was reading that meme where it's got Morgan Freeman's face, and it was talking about that phenomenon that because you see Morgan Freeman's face, you're hearing it in his voice, even though it's just text. And it's like, it's such an amazing phenomenon. Just seeing the picture makes you hear his voice automatically, no matter what is being written. And then you look down at the bottom, it just says, titty sprinkles. You're cackling? All right, I know what I'm doing. I swear to God, I know what I'm doing. He's not playing back. Every time I hear this song, all I see is Iron Man. Banana, banana. All right, so we gotta get this out of the way so I don't trip. This just needs to go back farther. All these non-slip surfaces on all of my equipment, I can't easily kick it out of the way. Can't have it both ways, Kevin. I know, that's why I'd like it 3 ways. Giggity. Say right? I think we're all kind of in that boat, to be totally honest. All right, so for this one, I'm just doing 45. I'll do 55 in the middle of the week. All right. Just shipping up to Boston? Yeah. Ah. Ah. I have so much under boob sweat. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Ooh, my shoulder's not liking that one. So the higher these pulleys are, the worse it is on your shoulders. There are some negatives to this pulley system because the pulleys have to be that high in here. And quite frankly, there's no way I could really do a lower ceiling. Like, there's just not. So, it's kind of what I'm stuck with until I can get an actual cable machine, but I don't see that happening for a while. That's like the last on my list of priorities. So when you're doing an exercise like this, the higher the pulley is, the more danger there is of you injuring your shoulder. So you have to be sure that you're not extending too far back and up, and you have to brace your lats in order to stabilize them against that kind of damage. So this is, and it's my left primarily, which is already just sore from existing. Hey, Butcher Guy, what's happening? Gains. Those are all the buff zombies. I'm sorry, what? The Cubs, the Chicago Cubs, drew six bases loaded walks in 1 inning on Saturday. That is the most by any major league team in a single inning in 65 years. What? What? Didn't your team win the World Series a few years ago? Fuck's sake. How do you go that far from being the best team in baseball to allowing 6 runs just to walk in? Hex, what the fuck? Oh my Christ. So, with ease, yeah, apparently, like anal ease. So, this is the Tesla Cybertruck, and somebody put some testicles on there, but it gets better. Note that entirely polygons. That's like the Star Fox scrotum. Oh yeah, Jesus. You've seen this before. It's your phone's wallpaper, isn't it? You're like, Elon Muskitles. I'm so sorry that I said that out loud. Do a barrel roll. Star for scrotum. That must be one of those Chinese throwing scrotums. Weaponized ball sack. IBM, I am going to get to those push-ups, FYI. I owe you like 100, right? I'm kidding. You're just mad that he took Twitter away. And that he's a dumpster fire of a human being. There's also that. There we go. Eight, 9, whew. 11. All right. That's the end of the decline ones. Move on to neutral grip in a minute. Back to the block with me later, Kev. Butcher Guy, thank you so much. All right. Let's... It's easier to ban than Facebook. I'm getting tired of Facebook, Sam. That's fair. My feed is ridiculous. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, hi, Bean. Thank you so much for those biddies. I appreciate it. Whew. My biggest problem with Facebook is that I get so much sponsored shit, or based on your previous interactions, we think you'll like this. You're wrong. You're absolutely wrong. I would not like this. Oh, Alice in Chains. That makes sense. Sounds like girls, girls, girls. Not gonna lie. Ozzy should definitely cover that. I'm on Twitter once in a while. I don't really get on there a lot. Facebook has gotten really clingy, getting friend suggestions out the wazoo. I don't pay attention to the friend suggestions. It's very rare that they're like even remotely relevant to me. I mean, I get a lot of people in the opera industry suggested to me, which is great, but I don't know these people. One time I went to look at somebody's profile and accidentally hit like request friend or whatever because my fingers are fat. And then the dude immediately messaged me and said, "I'm sorry, do I know you?" I'm like, nope, that's my bad. Sorry. And then he blocked me. I'm like, cool. Yeah, he was actually a big opera agent. So, way to go, Facebook, and my fat thumb. All right, so now we're going neutral grip. Ugh. Ugh. 5, 6. Ugh. 9, 10. Oh, that one burns. Whew. In a good way. I don't know if you heard me. I did over 1,000. I'm sculpting my guns. Anchorman will never cease to be entertaining. So it was pouring rain here a few days ago, and I was working out. It was hot as fuck downstairs, and I'm sweaty. I don't smell good. So I threw a fan down here and turned it on, and then I forgot about it. My wife comes home several hours later, and she walks by the basement stairs and looks at me and goes, "Why is there a fan down there? What's wrong?" I'm like, why the hell would something be wrong? And then it clicks to me with all the rain. She thinks that I'm drying out flooding or something. Like, no, 1,000 times no. Although I have to admit, of all of the homeowner fears that I have, that one's the biggest one. Because this area, not my neighborhood in particular, but this area has been known to flood. This neighborhood in particular has only happened once, and that flood was horrendous in this area. So it's something that's on my mind, but at this point it's mostly an irrational fear. There was a flooding of your pores. There's a flooding of my nipples. I'm pregnant with emotion. So there are movies that I like Seth Rogen in. It is very rare that I like him as the lead of a movie. Knocked Up is kind of the exception. Him and Katherine Heigl. I don't like Katherine Heigl at all, but she was tolerable in this movie. However, just Seth Rogen, just his humor, I don't like it when he has like no constraints. But that was a good movie. I really liked him in 40-Year-Old Virgin, and I mean, that's a movie where you would think he would have no restraints anyway, but it also wasn't focused on him. So I bring that up because Pregnant with Emotion was one of the, when Katherine Heigl said, "Hey, I'm pregnant," he's like, "With emotion?" Just reminded me of that. My brain is a very random place. Whew. We're going to switch to incline in a second. Remember, with the incline, I'm just changing my hip hinge and the position of my arms in order to angle this part of my chest to be biased, okay? Because the pulleys do not move. I cannot stress that enough, and I'm mainly stressing it for people that are coming in for the first time and see me and going, "Why the fuck is he doing his flies like that?" That's why. And this is the best way that I know how to do it. If someone has a better way, by all means, but for the cable flies, this is the best way to do it. The only other option I would have would be to step up to about here and try to do it with the weights coming toward me, the pulleys down there on the weight. So it's not really practical with this setup. Nirvana's having some issues there. So I've been at this. Oh, darn. No, I never started my workout. Fuck me. Oh, that makes me sad. Makes me so sad. All right. I have to have a good stream of workout. Yon Real, thank you so much for stopping by. I'm looking forward to seeing you again. Have a wonderful day. Damn. All right, so in 9 days, 9 days, I think it'll officially be 3 solid months that I'm back. February to March, March to April, April to May. Yeah. I forget, you know, I think I've been counting February as like month 1. Yeah. Yeah, Hy-Beam, where were you on that one? That's all right. I just have to go in and approximate it. I'll say I warmed up for about 20 minutes. So I'm at the hour mark now, probably. Yeah. Fortunately, I have so many, I've been so consistent on this, I can go back and look and kind of approximate. Because the thing is, it's going to say how long did you work out and how many calories did you burn. I have to figure that out. And that's going to be the hard part. So this will be in another week and a half, 3 solid months. So I'm averaging about a little more than 10 pounds a month. And I'm completely content with that. Yeah, Hy-Beam, how dare. All right, incline. Ugh. 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 I know. Damn. Whoa. Oh, fucking A. Little Under Sandman action. It's toasty. Thanks, Hex. It's kind of buried in the settings in Apple Health, but you can add workouts to your Apple Watch. Son of a bitch. I'm so mad at myself for doing that now. I'm even more mad at Hy-Beam. I love you, sweetie. Oh, yeah, I was going to look at Best Buy.
Emotional damage.
God damn. It's storming again. Why did you do that? I didn't lock you. I'm trying to look up something right now. No, affirm, I don't care. All right. Best Buy. I'm a bad mod. Bad mod. Bad mod. All right, let's shut the lights tonight. Dream of war, dreams of life, dreams of dragons fire. Best Buy says I deserve an upgrade. Who am I to argue?
This is fine.
That's my life right there. Oh, that thing is sexy. Jesus. $15.99 for a huge upgrade to my current PC. That's a 4070 Super. That's a 4060 Ti. Okay. 2 terabytes of space, 32 gigs of RAM. Nice. That is hot as fuck. Huh. And it has an i7, which is what I'm working with right now, only mine is like, Jesus, like 5 years old. My PC is due. It is so due, guys. All right. Ah. 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 8. Oh. 9. Oh. 10. Oh, fuck me. All right. Ooh, damn. So I don't know how many of y'all watch the UFC. There's one particular fighter. His name's Derek Lewis. He's a heavyweight. That dude is a menace. And I mean, in both as a fighter, because I believe his hands are genetically bricks. In the new PC, I only have my laptop. What's the benefit of opening the fingers with that exercise? There isn't one. It's a mental thing. So when I close my hands, I have a habit of turning it more into a press than a fly, especially because these are, I had to anchor them into the slats of the ceiling. If I'd put either one of them any farther apart, it would have had to like go over here, and that would have been too far for me. So I mean, ideally here would have been the best spot, but there's nothing to anchor it there. So sometimes, especially when I'm in the incline position, in order to keep myself from just doing an incline press, which I've already done, I do this. And it also reminds me, like mentally, to try to touch my elbows together. So I guess this way. You don't, because if you're doing this, you're not getting anything out of the exercise. My elbows are bent. There's no compression in the pecs. Once I do this, then they flex upwards. So that's, it's just a mental reminder for me. There's no physical benefit to doing it. Sometimes you'll see people do it, like they will literally cross their hands. It's a little tighter than doing this. Right here, I'll hit my fists together and it'll hurt. If I do this, I'll just clap like a baby seal. So it's just mental for me specifically. And a lot of times I'll grip too hard with my fists as well, and sometimes it transfers the load to more my arms than the primary muscle I'm trying to work out. JS Rock, what is up? Bought a punching bag stand that came with a 70-pound bag and a speed bag. Got the stand all set up, dripping sweat. Pull the punch bag out, the zippers. Oh no! 6 punching bags later. Every single zipper was broken. So if you buy a punching bag, especially, oh shit! Really? With Everlast? That is, God, that sucks, because they're like, a lot of times the reason that we buy brand names is because they are big companies that have more customer service and a lot of times more quality control. And that is very surprising out of Everlast because they're a fairly big name. What am I doing today for triceps? So I only have 2 tricep days, and I don't even vary the exercises up that much. Okay. Press down, pull down, overhead. Okay. So last time I did 100 pounds. We're going to do that again. What happened to sewing the bag shut? We're talking the heavy bags. There's got to be a reason for it. I don't know what it is. The zipper was metal, but the teeth were plastic. Oh, Jesus. That sucks. I'm sorry. I don't particularly like okay, so was it a heavy bag that hangs, or was it one of the ones that's on the floor? Like that's got the, you know, you fill the base with water or sand or whatever. That sucks. I don't know why the zipper was a choice. It might be that the 100 and the 70-pound like covers are the same, and it just depends on how much weight you put in it. Gonna upgrade from a 70 hanging to 100 hanging for $30. The zipper's broke though. Well, I mean, bruh, I'll take it. Shit, for sure. $30. I'll fix that zipper myself. I'll find a way. Life finds a way. All right, so it's hanging. The hanging ones are better in my opinion anyway. A lot of martial arts schools, they'll use the ones that are floor mounted. Those can't take the beating that martial arts schools put them under. And they don't react like opponents do anyway. Like they don't move away from you, so it's harder to do drills. Seven, 8, 9, 10. Fuck. Whew. You doing martial arts on it? Any particular martial art? Like, have you trained before? And if so, what have you trained? I'm just curious. I've got black belts in modern Arnis, judo, and taekwondo. I did a little Muay Thai and Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu as well. So obviously the taekwondo and the Muay Thai are really the only times I use the bag. But when I was training MMA, I would do a lot of bag work, and I'm telling you right now, you wouldn't think that just punching a bag is a lot of cardio. Au contraire, mon frère. That is a shit ton of cardio. I had this whole like circuit that I would do. So you would do like 3 minutes of just bouncing around, changing stances, and then you'd get a minute off. And then you go to like, you do it on a bag, you do it like against a wall that's got some padding on it. You stand, neutral stance, feet side by side, a little more than shoulder width apart, and just opening and closing your elbows. Just nonstop for 3 minutes. Take a minute break. Jump rope, 3 minutes. Take a minute break. Jab, 3 minutes. Take a minute break. Switch stance. Jab southpaw. 3 minutes. Take a minute break. 1, 2. 3 minutes. Take a minute break. Round kicks, alternating, or do 10 on one side, then alternate 10 on the other. Take a minute break. Just keep going until basically you pass out. I lost so much motherfucking weight doing that. I am not quite in shape enough to even start doing that yet. But it's coming. But that shit is going outside. I can't do that down here. No one will ever come down in this basement again if it smells like what I think it would smell like. This place ain't ventilated. Want the pop back in your punch? Just keep it relaxed. Give it that snap at the last second. 3, 5, 6, 7, 9. Oh. I get that. The one thing I learned a long time ago, the secret to having quick punches is to not be tense and not try to throw it all out. So it's just that fast like that. That's why boxers, they really keep their hands like this, open, right until the last second, and then they get that twist. Jab is not a power punch, obviously. That's just speed, but you can jab the fuck out of somebody. George St. Pierre did that once. It was actually amazing. It was literally the only punch he threw. Dude looked like he got hit by a truck. Years of martial arts. Yeah, you know. You know. I don't think I couldn't hang with those speedy boys anymore. I used to be the fast one. Then I got older, and then I got bigger. And now I'm like, if I do manage to hit you, you're not going to get up. But there's that qualifier, if I do manage to hit you. People focus too much on that kind of roundhouse haymaker. And if you have any training at all, you can see it coming from a mile away. So to an untrained idiot, I probably still look pretty fast, because the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to get right up in your comfort zone. You throw one of these, I'm just like, right up in here. That right there was the most martial arts I've done in forever. How's that one doing? Just out of curiosity, it's still doing good. Yeah, haymakers are dumb. Of course, if I had known that in middle school and high school, life would have turned out a little bit differently back then. Ah. 6, 7, 8. That's all I got there. Oh, I'm like 10 seconds behind. All right, so we're gonna switch to rope pull downs. Means I'm dropping like 45 pounds off of this. We're gonna be going to 55 pounds. Yes, I did say 55. All right. I have to go soon. My wife is gonna be wondering if I'm ever gonna come over. My wife's at her mom's right now with the littles. Yeah. Big ones are spending time with Magnetron, or at least Braden is. They're probably going to sleep. I think they did their Endeavor thing yesterday. This on? Yeah, it is. Okay, good. Okay. So I dropped the weight significantly because Arms are significantly smaller than chest. And I'm pulling, which makes this a harder move. Pops the nose, eyes water, disorienting. Dude, I mean, if I'm in a real fight, my hands closing would be maybe 20% of the time, if that. Because I'm going straight for your nose, for your eyes, your throat. Like, I am aiming to fuck you up. And that's assuming I even throw a punch before I get into your personal space, hit you in the groin, and take you the fuck down. And once I get you down to the ground, it is all elbows from there. I will fuck you up at that point. But anyway, Derek Lewis, getting back to what I was talking about earlier. Derek Lewis, he's the guy that, like, several years ago, he won a fight and took his shorts off. And they asked him why he did, and he goes, my balls was hot. So now he has a shirt that says my balls was hot. And I don't know, like 6 months ago, he fought and he took his shorts off again. They asked him why he did. He's like, yeah, my balls are cold. So this time I told Jen that he was fighting again. She's like, this time he's going to say my balls was just right. No. This motherfucker, first of all, first round was not his round. He got taken down to the ground and he got controlled and he got hit quite a bit. Nothing too damaging, but he got hit pretty hard. Next round, I don't know if he won in the next round or he won in round 3, but it was all him. And dude, he hit this motherfucker so hard, that guy was still trying to fight as he went face first into the canvas. And then Derek hits him 11 more times in the face before the ref finally stops it. Dude, finally the ref comes in, Derek takes his shorts off, waves him over the guy's face that he had just knocked out, throws him into the crowd, lays down, just flat on the back, throws his feet up, so all you see is just his ass, reaches in his boxers. He's in his, like, he's got that boxer brief athletic supporter, pulls his cup out, throws it into the crowd. Then he turns around and shows his ass. Like, bro, he is a menace. Morning, over here, Kev. I'm sending a very happy Mother's Day to the mother of your children. Both of them. Both mothers of my children. How you doing, Asterio? Good to see you. And then we got up. He was like, yeah, I want to give a shout out to Popeyes. Jesus Christ, man. I could have gone a little heavier on this, but I won't make it all the way to 3 sets. Hey, Sarah, how are you doing today? It's good to see you, my man. What the fuck am I listening to? Okay, I'll do some Motley Crue. As soon as I'm done here, I'm gonna eat some lunch. I got some chicken fried rice prepped up. I'm gonna do that, and then I'm gonna head out to the in-laws and wish a happy Mother's Day to my mother-in-law and my wife, obviously. Have chicken crock-pot chill. Oh, hell yeah. I gotta think about Mother's Day supper. Fuck. I hadn't thought about anything. I go to the store, I can get the stuff for paprikash. Jen loves paprikash. Nine. That was a partial. Oh, fuck. Picked up banana pudding. Yeah. I saw a recipe for high protein banana pudding. Ooh, pound cake is a sex word? Come on, Automod. Jesus. Pound cake. Automod's been watching my content. Has figured that out. I'm all about some pound cake. You know what I'm saying? Fucking pound cake. Oh, fuck. Pound cake. I cannot.
Toasty!
Eight. That's it. All right. Woo. All right, just gonna do the overhead. I'm always down to get down with some pound cake. Chef, wait, how did it get modded twice? Take care, Kev. All right, Hex. Have a great day. What's up, Chef Boyardee? Hex, have a great day. Give Bixie a hug for me. Just woke up. You lucky bastard. All right, so probably gonna be over here is what I think. You went to bed at 5:45. Oh, well, there's that. So I think the easiest way to do this is gonna be back like over here, maybe. I don't know how far I'm gonna have to go. Let's see. About there. Yeah, now let's go to the other camera. Why are you up so late? Jesus. What the hell is there to do till 5:45? Life ends at 10. I'm Bro, I used to pull all-nighters all the time, man. I ain't one to judge. Play Rocket League. I used to do that all the time. Well, not necessarily Rocket League, but Eight, 9, 10. Ugh. Oh, reset your PC. Yeah, I'm thinking about doing that. I've been saying over and over again, I need a new PC. I'm about to the point where I need to reset mine and get rid of the fucking junk on there. And I'm really careful about what I install, but eventually that shit adds up. Otherwise, I don't really know what else to do at this point other than buy a new PC. I'm really trying to not do that. You wait till 2:30 for no good reason. I stayed up until maybe 11. Like, And honestly, it wasn't even because I was tired. I just, you know, it's one of those things where I'm like, I don't want to sleep in too late, and then I'm working out too late, and then it's later that I get over to the in-laws. Spent a good hour and a half trying to figure out why my BIOS kept popping up till I realized a hard drive got unplugged. Fuck. You know, I got home from my opera right around 9:30. We actually ended late because it was a curtain speech. So,
follow.
Muscle Mac, thank you so much for the follow. Looking forward to seeing more of you in chat. Thank you so much. Yeah, the opera, it's a short ass opera. We started probably 15 minutes late. So, what's cool though is that, like, where we are when we do bows, we're not on stage for bows. We have to walk in the front of the house doors, and so we're like just down front stage right. When we leave back through those doors, we can go right out to the main road and get to where we park, so we get to beat all of the traffic, which on opening night is kind of important. All right, set 2. Again, I'm only doing 55 pounds here because my arms are fucking fried. At this point, I'm just wearing them out. Jesus. What's up, boss? How's the workout going? It's going well, man. You came in right at the end of it. I start my like weekly cycle. My split on Sundays. So today's chest and tris. Focus more on incline today, and I'll come right back to it on Wednesday. And I'll do more flat bench that way. Flat and neutral. Nice. How are you doing, boss? My arms are goddamn fried right now. Holy shit. So to catch up to speed on who I am, my name's Wolverine Guy Kev. I'm a 46-year-old, soon to be 47-year-old professional opera singer. I have 4 kids. I have chronic illness. I used to weigh about 185. My weight has cycled over the years. About 8 years ago, I got diagnosed with an autoimmune disease, and that absolutely fucking wrecked me. I'm still kind of, the weight has swung, but it has swung way farther the heavier, especially with me being older. And I have more stretch marks than a pregnant woman. Honestly, exhausted as hell. Kid's been up since 4. Another kid woke up a bunch last night. Oh shit, how many you got? I'm completely unsupervised today. My wife took the littles off to her mom's house last night because one of our cars needed new pads and rotors, and my wife is a fucking grease monkey, so she's like, I'm just gonna use my dad's garage and go change it myself. Like, okay, do that. I am so not handy with a car. My wife's like, I got this. 3-year-old, and oh my, you got an itty bitty. I have a 20-year-old, an 18-year-old, a 7, soon to be 8-year-old in like 3 days, and a 3-year-old. My 3-year-old is on the autism spectrum, and essentially I don't work because I have to take care of him. I have to get him to and from therapy. Days that therapy is done, I'm his sole caretaker. Like, not that my wife does not take care of him, but she works during the day. She's a nurse. She's my sugar mama. But he is definitely a daddy's boy, so he's all about clinging to me. He's just now in the last like 5-6 months started really showing affection to Jen, which of course she's loving every second of it. Thanks. Where are you from, if you don't mind me asking, just generally? I am in Detroit-ish. Like Detroit's 20 minutes from me. What the hell am I doing? Oh yeah, I'm going this way. Oregon. Nice. Oh. Ooh. Five, 6, 7. Okay, that is that. High beam, you hooker. So I'm sorry that I'm ending stream right now, but I do have to get out to my in-laws, and I have to shower before I do that. They really appreciate it when I don't smell like I've been working out for 2 hours. But thank you for stopping by, Muscle Mac. I do stream Sunday through Friday, 10 a.m. ish every day. Have my moments. Enjoy, brother. Yeah, thanks. And happy Mother's Day to the mother of your littles. Ish. Yeah. All right. Discord links in chat there. You know the ish feeling, right? So if you're so inclined, join the Discord. There's a fitness resource area that's only available to Twitch subscribers, but the other channels are awesome, and I literally spam memes all day in the meme chat channel. And then obviously merch links in chat. You're one of these thick fillet shirts. They're the bomb, and it makes me laugh. So, all right, thank you everybody for showing up. Thanks for the biddies, the resubs, just new people in chat. I always love meeting new people. I will see y'all tomorrow. Y'all take care.